Hello people and welcome to the 16th Java tutorial. In this tutorial we're gonna see methods with parameters. Okay, so this is what we have done last tutorial. We just learned how to create a new class and then declare a method in that class and use that method in the main method by using an object. We first created an object obj of the class in which a method that we have to use is actually declared, and then using that object we wrote object.print. That means the method that has been declared in another class. This object obj is an object of class that we defined for the first time in the last tutorial. So now in this tutorial we're going to talk about parameters of the methods. Just clear everything from the new class that we defined, since we're going to define a new method, and also everything from your main method like this. Okay, so now let's define a new method that says, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna ask the user to enter his name, and then using the method defined in this class we would say hello and whatever the name of the input would be. Okay, so let's just define a new method, public void, and let the name of the method be hello message. And within last time, if you remember, last time we just did these empty braces here, but this time we'll not use empty braces. We would put something like string name. Now this name is actually a variable and string is its data type. String data type is nothing but a list of characters that allows you to store anything like names and classes and roll numbers and different things like that. That means list of arrays. Okay, give it its parameters. Now what this actually is, this is a parameter. What parameter is, it's just some extra information required by this method to work. And how would that work? Let me just print system.out.println and hello then concatenation, then name. Now if this method doesn't have anything here in name, it would just print hello and nothing would be there in place of name. So this method needs to take something to hold in this name variable, and then while execution print whatever it is holding in the name variable along with hello. Now let's see how would it do that. Now let's move on to our main class, that is first class, and let's just, we need to, since we have to take input from the user, we have already imported java.util.scanner. I don't have to tell that how that works because I already did, so you guys must be knowing it pretty well by now. So let's just create a variable for scanner sc equals, let me zoom in for you guys, sc equals new scanner, and within these we have system.in. okay, now what we want is to create an object for class second class. So let's create an object that's just like we did last time, second underscore class, the name of the object, let it be obj equals new second underscore class, and that's how we define an object. Now if you remember correctly from last time, we wrote object name, then dot operator, and then the method that we want to call, that is in this case is hello message. Let's say hello message. Oh wait, before that you first need something to hold the input that user is gonna provide. So let's let this be string name be a variable, and then enter the message system.out.println, and let's say enter your name, and then now we have to hold that name in name variable. So you guys must have known, I have taught you how to do that. Name equals sc, that means scanner variable dot next line. Okay, this next line is new for you. Now whenever we fetch a string from a input side, we use this next line. When we used to fetch integer, we used to write next integer. When we used to fetch double, we used to write next double. So when we fetch string, we write next line. So this pretty much sums up how would it take the input. And now, okay, let's call that object, that method, using the object. So obj dot method name is hello message. Now if you remember correctly from last time, we used to put these empty, but now we're not gonna put these empty. We're gonna pass an argument. That argument would be the variable name that we took input user from the user. So what this would do, this would call this method hello message and would give it an argument name, whatever the value the name is holding. And whenever this is called, what would happen, this method would be called, and this name variable again would hold what has been passed from here. Say I've passed John, so this would hold John, and when this executes, it would print hello John. So let's run it and see how it goes. Enter your name. So let me enter John. Hello John. So let me run it by you what exactly happened when I called. Okay, I have already taken input from the user that says John. When I called this message and this hello message method and passed an argument called name, this name was holding John at the moment, and this was passed to this method's definition. Now this variable name right here has John in it, so when this syntax got executed, it became hello and then name, and what was there in name? It was John, so it was hello John, and so you got. So this is how pretty much parameters and arguments work. That's all for this tutorial. I'm gonna be covering new topic next tutorial. If you got any queries from this tutorial, feel free to ask in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to help. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.